All right, and we are live on both sides. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another stream. I'm your host, Frenzy, and today we are continuing the Die Delete series, also known as Wizard101 Critical Mode. My little spin for this series. Now, if I remember correctly, if you use !W101CM, yes, just like that, it will show you a command for the document that has been relatively updated as of now. I will be adding some more information in that document a little bit later, in the sense of I want to give people some information about the fishing quest. That way, people who ever may want to do something like this or do something similar, they can decide to get their fishing up, because trust me, dude, that is going to be your most reliable source in terms of the farming aspect. Well, not farming gold aspect. However, I just started recording now, so I may or may not make some edits of this series. I feel like it might be kind of cool, you know, maybe one per world or so. Who knows how I'm actually going to do it, but I do actually want to give this series some opportunity of getting promoted and all, and I've been having a lot of fun from the first episode where everything could have gone wrong and things did go wrong. However, not wrong enough to fail the challenge. You know, we're still kicking it. We're at level 11. I decided that I wanted to do both Colossus Boulevard and also Crab Alley for some extra XP. Then afterwards, once we get done with that, we will be doing Sunken City. And also, we will be doing, what's that place called? The Old Town Drains. We'll probably be doing that as well. Those are going to be the side content stuff, those dungeons specifically. So while defeat will not be counted towards failure of this challenge, even though there is a potential chance it might with an RNG spin, it will essentially be a spin on a bad reel. However, Colossus Boulevard and Crab Alley, we will be counting those as a failure of a challenge if I don't happen to be able to defeat the enemies in time, or just die, basically. So they will be counted as technically main content, even though they're not necessarily main content. That's like the only major change I've made. Also, I find these little ties on the lions very cute, and also I actually want to see if I can buy some reshuffle, because that might actually be pretty useful. Not now, but it would definitely be useful later down the line for certain fights. So I'm just going to buy 2 if I can find some. Wow. There was like none. All right, that's fine. It's not that expensive. I mean, it's only like 1,100 gold. That's fine. Just 1,100 gold. It's very cheap. It's a very cheap card. Extremely cheap. All right, so yeah, I did actually do a little bit of my main quest, not my main quest, but my fishing quest. We basically finished Grizzleheim. We got really lucky with Grizzleheim fishing, which usually never happens. So now we can actually do Mushu fishing. And you might be wondering, Frenzy, how were you able to do this fishing if you don't have access to the areas? Well, my lovely wizard friend of many kinds, I have the solution just for you. So if you don't know, castle tours are a feature that anyone can use, and there are so many useful things you can find in castle tours. At the time, it used to be just gauntlets. Unfortunately, KI made some changes that are not very favorable for me, but it's fine, I suppose. Not really, it's not fine at all. However, one thing that they did keep around was that there are places where you can go do certain things for a castle. So one thing is fishing, right? You may have seen from yesterday's stream, and if you weren't there, TLDR, I was collecting various different types of fish that you would normally be only able to get within the spiral. So it's just kind of going out there and just collecting a bunch of different fish. But they're also available in bundle houses. So that's what I did. I just utilized the bundle houses here, and I collected different fish. Arrow Village specifically is fantastic because it gives me the opportunity of getting sand bass fish. It is one of the best fish to obtain if you want to sell it for gold. each of those fish are usually within the range from like, I think it's like from 4 to 7,000 each. Like it is very, very lucrative. It is an amazing fish if you just want a gold farm, which is why I was going so hard as to doing fishing right away after I got an adult pet, which is why I was so focused on getting rank 6, because rank 6 gives you specific fishing spells that are going to be very useful within the future. Those spells being, here it is. So Winnow rank 3, very important because sand bass is a rank 3 fish. Summon fish, which is going to be very useful because, again, you can just keep on fishing. If it happens to be 0 energy fishing, you could definitely take advantage of that for a bit, and you'll definitely be getting handsomely rewarded with lots of gold for sure. So these are just some things to keep in mind. And it's relatively easy. You just have to do like a lot of tracking, and it might take some time, maybe a couple levels as you try to abuse that free energy you're getting each time you level up, but it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Now, to answer your question about getting into certain places, yesterday we went into an area that had a collections house, and this house specifically I remembered from my ice playthrough, where it just has access to pretty much almost every, if not every, tapestry known to man. So I just kind of utilized the tapestries here to go to specific places I want to go to. So Mushu, for example, being right here. We went to Grizzleheim. So Grizzleheim being somewhere over here, right here. And we can also go to Dragonspire over here. And to get to the Antonym, we simply just use the friendly player feature, which is going to be a very useful feature to have. Just fair warning though, there is a possible chance that you might encounter some battles while teleporting to players. Ideally, try to go to areas where you could just simply walk to the other areas without having to worry about getting into battle. But if it does so happen, just be prepared, because again, if you're doing technically a mainline area, then you can't really flee from it. And if the people who you are with that you teleport to end up fleeing because you joined in, then it's a little bit of a risky gamble you're going to take, which is what I did when doing the Oasis Beetles here. I got pretty much all the Oasis Beetles with the exception of this one, which is only through a dungeon. Part of the reason why I'm really wanting to go to Krakotopia and do as much of it as I can, if not finish it if I can. Not only is it just a bunch of free energy just sitting there, it gives me plenty of time to build up the character more, build up some gold, and get ready for Pet Promenade, which is coming next Tuesday. But also, you know, just to kind of get this out the way as soon as I possibly can. That's the other reason. So, yeah. I got a battle, which was like a 3v4. Luckily, the players were actually doing a quest. So there was no point of them in fleeing. They could have fled if they really wanted to, but they decided not to. And I remember the Death Wizard next to me just kept blading up like it's no tomorrow, and used traps as well, all to just use a Scarecrow. And the crazy thing is, Scarecrow already on its own with one blade is enough to just kill the mobs, like all the mobs there. But the dude just kept buffing up like it's no tomorrow. I guess trying to show off that he can do like triple the damage or something. Like, I don't know. It was weird. But long story short, you know, everything was fine. It just took a minute, but once that battle was done, I went to look for this beetle. I found the beetle. We're Gucci. And I did a little bit of like the Mushu fishing as well at the same time, trying to get this part done. Because once you're done with Mushu fishing, I believe you get the last thing that you need for fishing like specific fish for a lot of the magic weaving quest. Eventually, maybe I'll consider doing Dragonspire fishing, but I don't really see the point in it at the moment. But it'll be part of the considerations. The most important one, in my opinion, is getting your Mushu fishing up. That way you can get Winnow rank 2. Winnow rank 2, or at least rank 2 fish, are going to be pretty common in your Arch Mastery journey in terms of trying to get those labors out the way. So I did a lot of yapping for like 10 minutes. I'm not done. I got one more in me, chat. I got one more in me, all right? I got one more yapping session in me. I need to talk to you guys a little bit about the pet, okay? Just a quick talk about the pet, all right? And then I'll be done. Yeah, chat. I got one more in me. Shout out to Samantha. Oh no, they're in the busy realm. No, that sucks. Okay, sure. Yeah. Let's go with Abigail. Maybe they're not in the busy realm, right? I hope so. Thank you, Abigail. Appreciate it. I'm telling you, this is definitely a W feature. Definitely utilize this feature when you can, but just fair warning. Keep in mind, maybe you might get into a battle, and if you're not prepared for it, you're cooked. So, as I was looking for pets that have Healing Current and Lifebringer, unfortunately, there's not that many good pet candidates. However, I did find one that was pretty interesting that I want to actually obtain if I can. And I found it in the pet that I exactly want. And this is definitely going to be a pretty good starter pet to go for in the meantime. If I can find it, that is. So there's this Kookaburra that has the craziest lineup that I absolutely love and really want to rock. It's not this one. It's one of these. It is a Kookaburra. That's the best part about it. It's somewhere here. Yeah, look at this crazy pet, right? So yes, the stats aren't perfect, right? That's fine. You know, if we're trying to get like a relatively starter pet, like that's fine, right? So we're looking at this Kookaburra named Baravan Cosmo. I hope this guy really checks his kiosk often, because I will be hatching with this pet quite often. Comes with Pain Giver, Spellproof. The most important thing that it is a 10 proof, so that's fantastic for me. Healing Current. Now, it is only one Maycast heal, but I feel like that will be just fine for me, as I'm trying to utilize this spell for, maybe if I get fortunate enough, I can probably set up a Gambit with it, since the overtime heal isn't that strong. Lifebringer, which again, because the stats aren't that great, it's going to be a 9, but I'll accept it. You know, I'm not going to be too picky. And the best part about this pet is that it has access to Leaf Storm, which I think is absolutely freaking insane. I don't know. I honestly forgot how much you need to unlock it, but it would be really cool to have it. And because Pet Promenade is coming up, I feel like this is definitely a good pet to go for the meantime, especially because I'll be getting not only a free peruse, but I'm also getting a next hatch free elixir. So I'm saving 100k gold there. But this is probably the pet I'm gonna go for to start things off. There is another pet that I found that I really liked it. I really liked it. And this is going to be for my dual school setup here, because I'm actually planning to dual school with fire. There's this amazing pet. If it loads. If it loads, that'd be great. Oh my god, this is a crazy pet. What the fuck am I looking at? Bro, this pet is on crack. This pet's on crack, dude. What the heck? I know the stats aren't great, but man, this pet's kind of on crack right now. Insane. Oh yeah, this pet. So what we have here, Pain Giver, Lifebringer, Fire Dealer, Spellproof, and an Armor Breaker. I don't care too much for the Armor Breaker, but like, you know, it's better than nothing. I'll take it. The stats are pretty much perfect. Of course, the comments aren't great, but, you know, they're there. But I really like this pet because it has the Lifebringer and Fire Dealer for whenever I may want to consider doing, like, a dual school setup, which I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon until, like, maybe Arc 3+. But I was like, this might be a good pet to go for once I'm done making most of my main pets that I want to make. So, first pet I want to make is that Kookaburra with the Leaf Storm Train, because I think that's fire. And then the next pet I want to make is going to be the just a simple triple double pet, like triple damage, double resist. You know, that's a pretty basic one. And then after that one, I'll probably go for something like this. I feel like this is actually really cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, I just found it really cool. You know, we have a goal now that we want to shoot for. And with that, we're finally getting started after yapping for like 15 minutes. A 15-minute yap sesh. Listen, I'm just giving you guys all the ideas, all right? I'm giving you all the ideas here. I think we're ready, though. To Colossus Boulevard! Today, we're going to be finishing Wizard City. And we're also going to be farming, not farming, but like, you know, doing sand bass fishing. Hopefully unlock gardening. Get started with gardening. And within that time, get enough gold to maybe buy some Forest Lord TCs and just, cook Sunken City, then cook the drains afterwards. We should be good. I'm gonna carry one reshuffle just in case. Oh, I have the wrong pet on. I have the wrong pet on. I just realized I have the wrong pet on. I mean, it doesn't give me that much of a benefit. That's my bad. It's whatever. Yeah, this is supposed to be the pet I only use for whatchamacallit. Scout for my Myth Wizard to utilize in Azoth crafting and stuff, like a specific Azoth for the guild. I'm actually curious, how much resist do they have, or do they have any resist at all? I mean, I think we're fine regardless. They don't have that much health. It's only like 150. That's pretty low. I did not just lag, bro. That's crazy. This is definitely a good time to check to see how their resist is. Resist check here. Resist check. Resist check. Here we go. They have no resist. Got it. At least I don't think they do. They'll definitely have boosts though. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have boost either. Got it. All right, let me switch to pet. But first, let me go and like near this dungeon and see if I can find a beautiful reagent here. My pet found one, so we're gonna see what he found. We're gonna take a quick look. I don't see Jack. Pet, what are you finding that I'm not? Oh, Mistwood. I see. Mistwood, let's go. All right, let's switch to pet. Technically, I didn't use the pet because I didn't heal. The only thing that this pet has that's like useful for me is like, I guess, the outgoing healing of like 1%. But like beyond that, not like, nah, it's kind of whatever. I honestly wish that wooden chest like gave you a chance at spell elements and stuff. Like maybe not as good as a retriever, but at least give something, that's like beyond just gold. Like a measly 7 gold. That's good. You know what would be really good, chat? A Sprite Guardian. Oh, right. I forgot. I can't. Yeah. Totally forgot. That's fine. I will say the hard part about like doing life right now is that I do like no damage. Like, sure, you don't die, but like sometimes a lot of the problem stems from the fact that you don't kill fast enough. Okay, at least I know this should kill. Assuming I don't fizz, like the 5% doesn't kick in. There's 2 of them? Yes, sir. Always has been. What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, Anthony? Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope y'all doing well. Y'all missed the 15-minute rant going through the ideas. I feel like he's going to do something crazy, so we're just going to try to heal it off, I think. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Dude, it'd be great if I had a good pet, you know? This series has made me realize no matter what school you are, you kind of realize how underdeveloped you are when you have to start from mostly ground zero. Colossal Silver in Sunken City, you'll get a reward after completion, yeah. I decided with just the Sunken City and the Old Town Drains. If I complete them, I get a reward wheel. I won't count Colossus Boulevard. I won't count Colossus Boulevard, and I won't count Crab Alley. We're gonna consider them as like part of mainline, even though they're not mainline. However, Sunken City and the Old Town Drains, those are not mainline. Those are just side quests, side dungeons. So we will count them as part of the reward wheel. So yeah, we'll be getting potentially 2 by the end of today. I'm not sure if I'll do something for like the end of like a world if I get any rewards for it. I don't want to go too much in rewards, you know. Maybe just keep it kind of low for now, and then like if I feel like I need a little bit more, maybe I'll like maybe add something where it's like completion of an arc, you spin a reward wheel or so. Yeah, I like something like that. But yeah, we'll be changing some of the stuff as we move on with the series. Like one thing I will have is maybe Darkmoor will be a place where I may not punish for a lot of fleas, because I feel like Darkmoor, I saw Sauce do Darkmoor, and I'm not gonna lie, that is extremely tough. I feel like anything before Darkmoor is fine, but Darkmoor is in its own breed of like difficulty. My Olympus is kind of close as well when you do it at the proper level, but Darkmoor is a different league of its own. Is Rat's Bellies on the reward wheel? Yes. Yes, it is. Rat Spellements is definitely in the reward wheel. There are some rewards that Spellements I'll be removing once I obtain them in the reward wheel. A lot of them are just going to be the rank 2 Spellements for like other worlds. So like let's say it's like if I get a raw, for example, then I'll just get the 1 tier upgrade, and then once I get the upgrade, I remove it. But like lore spells, I believe we're going to keep the lore spells, since those are ones you definitely going to want to upgrade regardless. That's assuming I even have the upgrade for it. If there's a case where it's like I can't get the upgrade, or if I can't get the spell, I just basically get an opportunity to spin again. Long story short. That's mainly because he's ice, though. I think a life can have a much easier time with Darkmoor with a proper strat. That's fair. I think also it's because like Sauce himself has put so much limitations that like it really makes it harder for him than it should be to do Darkmoor. Although I will say, if once he manages to do it, it's going to be very satisfying, very impressive. Oh, we gotta fight every kind, huh? Scavengers, I guess we just gotta fight every... Is it any gobbler? Gobbler, scouter. Okay, we gotta fight some scouters. Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm very excited for what the future brings for this series. Honestly, it doesn't really matter that much what I use for this, so we can just remove that. I really wish I had some stuff from the Willcast, but I don't really want to use the snacks I bought because I want to use that for training. Honestly, I think what I'll do here is I'll probably just pass and then see what I get next round. Because I don't have anything. I have nada. I did carry 1 reshuffle right now inside in case things go bad. Yeah, maybe like this 2 another hit. That should do it. Yeah, that's fine. This is definitely a good introduction into like what you expect from Croc, where it's like double enemies. We also should be like at a pretty decent level to do Croc afterwards as well. That's another thing to keep in mind. Let's just remove him. All right, Banshee. That's all we need. That's all we need is Banshee. Okay, I'm gonna heal most of that off. Not all of it though, sadly. Now I'm at a pretty comfortable state right now. Here's a Scorpion. Never mind. Bro, Krokotopia is gonna be scary once I realize that like they all actually end up using the 3-pip spells. There were moments where I was scared about that, and the bosses just never use them. They just use like a natural attack, which is slightly weaker. But Krokotopia though, like, oh, they love using those 3-pip spells. They'll take any opportunity to use the 3-pip spells. Oh yeah, because since it's technically side content, I don't get the opportunity of getting XP for my pet. Unfortunate. Not like I care that much about the pet. I will say though, if we ever do get the opportunity to hatch tonight, I really hope that we get ourselves the Kookaburra pair. I don't even care if the stats are garbage. I just care that I get the pet base, which I don't think that's gonna happen. We have to be super lucky. And I feel like I used all my luck in fishing yesterday. In terms of like all the stuff I was able to get from fishing. Of like the quests that were like normally super annoying otherwise. If I get another shocked key, that's another 800 gold there. I should be saving them if I do consider crafting all the way, but like, eh. Eh. Well, we got a Scorpion TC. I mean, it's a spell. It's a spell that exists, so we'll take it. Is that flax? Or is that like a frost flower? Oh my god, it's flax. And let me get this health wisp real quick because I want to go at full health. Full HP, you know? I do find it stupid I have to do this fight twice, though. I find it really dumb I have to do it 2 times. I do feel like this is going to be a reshuffle moment. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely going to be a reshuffle moment here. I can just expect it. I can taste it. I don't think you need the life prison like at all here. Oh yeah, will you be getting a reward for Crab Alley completion as well? No, Crab Alley and Colossus Boulevard, we're going to consider them as part of like the main content. So we won't be getting rewards for them. But we will be counting Old Town, Drains, and also Sunken City as rewards. Yikes, dude. That is not what I wanted, like, at all. This hand sucks. This hand's awful. I do want to keep the Minor Blessing, though. That's going to be pretty nice to have right now. Okay, so tell you what, right? Should I discard the Thunder Snake? I think so. Discard the Thunder Snake, see if you can find, like, a stronger hit. I just need these guys. I need the minion gone. 118. Let's see. This is not good, y'all. This is not good at all. This is really not good. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to... I do want to remove this minion because if I leave him alive, it's not gonna bring good things. So we're gonna go with the Banshee next round. We're gonna use this because, you know, it's... Hello? Wait, what? Oh, this spell was never 100%. I thought the spell was 100%. That's crazy. We got lucky there. We got lucky there, chat. That could have been really bad. That could have been terrible. Yeah, okay, minion's gone. We don't have to worry about the play anymore. Oh my god. I have to do this twice, by the way. Jesus Christ. By the way, if you talk to Abner Cape Doodle in the comments, he gives you a quest called Spellements 101, which gives you a tutorial for Spellements and gives you 7 and 5. Really? Not sure how useful tier 2 imp will be, but hey, it's free. It might be useful, actually, unironically. It might be pretty useful, actually. Yeah, we can do that. I think that's fair. We did complete Wizard City after all. I think it's only fair. I think they just kind of forgot to give it like through the quest because there's not enough quests to like give you an upgrade for Spellements. So it will only make sense to give it through a side quest. So I'll do it. I think it'll be useful. I could really use a fairy right now. He knows this spell? How much does this do? Like 245? 260. That's not that bad. Oh, thank you. I need that. Crazy to think I am today years old when I noticed that like Minor Blessing is only 90% accuracy. I thought it was always 100%. No, I'll definitely take that. I think that's my reward for finishing Wizard City main quest. 69, nice. If he does a weakness, I'm not sure if he can do weakness, but let's just assume he does. I have a hit that will guarantee the kill. Yeah, it's not that good. What can he give? Let me see. Oh, Heartsteel is so good, actually, chat. Oh my god, if we get Heartsteel, that'll actually be kind of a game changer. Yeah, Heartsteel is kind of a game changer, though. Everything else kind of garbage, but if we get a Heartsteel, bro... Well, we didn't get a Heartsteel, so... I hate myself. All right, let's get that Spellements 101 quest. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. That's actually pretty good. I like both paths, actually. So if you go with path A, we get the more damage. I think that's where we're leaning for right now. A little bit later, I'll consider path B. But for now, I think we'll do path A because I'm not using overtime heals all too much. Not yet. Eventually, I will. But not right now. Yeah, so we'll go path A for now. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh, Grizzleheim, guys. We unlocked Grizzleheim as well. Nice. I'll do this later though. Ten more damage, let's go. Hey, listen, that's a big difference though. That's a difference. That is a difference. Oh wait, I wasn't gonna talk to her. I wanted to do the pet game. I mean, not the pet games, but the games. Guys, I'm so good at this game. Random bullshit, go. There you go. Okay, so we need to go against these guys. Gorger, Glutton, and Muncher. Here's Gorger. Dude, imagine if I got Heartsteel though. That would have been amazing. Oh, that would have been so great. Society does not want me to get the freaking thing though. $204 not bad though. It's not bad. I have to hope this kills though. This is not a good situation to be in. You have a second chance because you have to enter the castle again. That's true. I'm not sure if it restarts right away though. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think, bro, this is what I'm saying. If only I didn't make my pet depressed. I'm gonna just do this. It's a good move. As much as I hate doing it, it is the best move. You have gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I hate this game. Oh my god, this game, dude. Pisses me off sometimes. Definitely not healing all of it off. Most of it, though. Healing some of that off. Well, all of it, and then some. You have gotta be kidding me, dude. Always falling short. I mean, to be fair, that's like the worst you can do right now, so like that's fine. You need to make sure I find a fairy next round, that's all. And assuming I fizz, that is. Which I didn't, thankfully. Ooh, a gobbler TC. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, next one is Glutton. Wherever that is. They're like over here. Ooh, hold on. We haven't used this pen in a bit, actually, because we haven't really found that many reagents here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to roll on the chest again. I forgot to make a rule about the chest rolls. I was thinking that I can do, like, maybe 2 chest rolls. Like, 150. I think that's pretty realistic for, like, players who do quizzes and stuff all day, you know? If you do the quizzes all day, you'll get, like, around 100. But I feel like that's pretty fair. Okay, here's the Muncher. Which we do have to fight these guys too, so... Gotta go in. I may want to add another Pixie, honestly. So I can pull it more likely. Okay, we have the W Leprechaun, though. In our hands. Oh, yes. What a nice leprechaun we have here. Ugh. All right, let's do it. I think it's banking on getting the max output as well. It's like, what, 220, 40%. Yeah, if I get the max, we're good. What do we get, though? Let's see. The max. Or at least, like, very close to max. Nice. One shot, basically. Let's go. I'll take it. Yeah, I would like to get that Heartsteel, though, because Heartsteel is such a game changer. It's such a game changer for, like, a good bit. Like, that extra resist is making a huge difference. Especially now, considering that I don't have access to a resist pet. We will probably eventually, but it's just not right now. I'm actually gonna heal, low key. Oh, well, he didn't hit me, so it'd be like that. Yeah, I was like, just so I don't have to get like another wisp. Just one is all I need. Trees, broccoli. Okay, I will make an exception for the snacks thing though. Once we have to fight these bosses, like I just need to make sure I get some good hits in. So we will be making an exception there. I feel like they're gonna hit me, chat. They have quite a bit of health. I'm surprised these aren't elites, because they have health of an elite. That's crazy. No freaking way. I hate this game. Okay. 75 and then 40%. But first we're gonna see how much this Banshee does. So if I do like 40%, if I do the lowest amount of damage possible, I can do like a 105, maybe a little bit more because I have flat damage. Assuming the Banshee hits. Which it does. How much health did I have to deal with now? It does the lowest damage possible. You'd love to see it. Oh, it is not enough, chat. It is not enough. Not enough whatsoever. Yeah, it is not enough. If it did like the high end, no, it will still not be enough. Well, it may have been enough, but like, you know what? We're just gonna deal with you right now. Yeah, get out of here. Of course, the Banshee will do the lowest damage possible. That is my RNG. Is that it just does the lowest damage possible, known to man. There you go. Die. Let me see if I can look for a pixie. I'm gonna need it. I need a fairy. Excellent. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay, so I predicted wrong. I thought he was gonna hit me, but he didn't. And doesn't matter though. We still have quite a bit of health to get back anyway, so it's fine. This is a fine move. Cost me nothing. Yes. I'll take that. So this would do technically more damage than my Banshee if it does the lowest cost. So we're gonna just use this. Because of the trap, it'll do more than Banshee at low. Oh, hell yeah, dude. GG's. I have to do this stupid boss again. Oh, that's a big pull right there. Well, even I get an accurate CTC. Let's go. So I don't fizz my minor blessing. Nah, you could just put that on the Banshee. Don't fizz your Banshee. 95%, guys. Yeah. All right, Mindy, what you got for me? All right, 355. Not worth the XP, bro. Not worth the XP at all. But sure, bro. I'll humor you. I mean, 65, like, mana, that should be good enough. I might switch realms to see if I get, like, another reagent here so my pet can collect, because there's nothing here. I'm gonna switch realms real quick. I mean, it's gonna remove the recall, though, no? Yeah, it's removing the recall. Because I'm going into a different dungeon now. Dude, I could really use Treant, though. Dang, and it had to be life, man. That's crazy. I mean, honestly, I have some pretty good hits, though. I have some pretty good hits. That can work. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll work. Surprisingly, I was able to do this. I'll take it. What I do remember is that somehow these gobblers don't have resist. I think the boss does. The mobs don't, though. Oh my god, 2 power pips? Hello? Awesome. Just awesome, honestly. The game loves me, apparently, now. Okay, let's take down this guy. Oh, not the death shield, dude. No. Dang. Okay, let's remove the fire cat. We don't need it, actually. If I can get a dark sprite next round, like, that'd be great. Don't think we need 3 life prisms. 2 should be minimum, especially if I have these. Just pass. You passed Diego at 20 for those pips, didn't you? Wild. What would you? How would you assume that? Why would you assume that? Wait, let me see. But yeah, sure. Trying to get my good one. There you go. Trying to get my really strong version. Wow, he has a spell I wish I had. Totally not jealous at all. Did a lot of damage too. All right, I honestly, it doesn't even matter. We have enough pips to just do this twice. We're good. Okay, maybe it does matter now. All right, chat. I think it may matter now. Sure, whatever. Oh my god, it's doing like no damage. Why are you copying me, sir? Copying my strats. 2 can play that game. The Battle of the Leprechauns. Wow, it's the exact same hat I had before. No way. I don't think I'll be able to find some mana here now, will I? It's another missed wood, guys. Thank you. More Azoth for my Myth Wizard, which means more for the guild. Yippee! Let's see. Let me go. We gotta get some energy, but I also don't want to use my potions. Oh, look at that flax. Okay, he's next to the technically the yellow area. I wonder what else this pet can get, actually. Mr. Puddles. The Emerald Beetle. Can it get a damage? That'd be kind of nice, actually. Let's see what its talents are. Gold Rusher. Is it Everest? I don't know. Determine. Life Assailant. Life Assistant. What is this? Like, may cast bats? Oh no, this is the hit spell. Life Shot, Rug, Life Proof, Mana Gift. Hey, Life Giver sounds pretty good. Life Giver's pretty good. I was like, since we're about to level up, we could train it a little bit, just a little bit. Like, we could do like 2 pet games. Like, just 2. Just 2, guys. Nothing crazy. I really don't have shields for him, sadly, so... It is what it is. This is kind of tough because, like, I have, like, no buffs right now. I'm saving those life assistants for doing that boss again before I have to talk to the King Goblin. Then again, I could definitely use like 1, use like 1. Just take out this minion ASAP. That way my life is a little easier. I think that did like max damage. Yeah, we just need to take down this minion ASAP. The easier it'll be for me to finish this. Yes, sir. Oh, and a power pip, dude. Oh, we gotta pass, bro. As much as I hate it, we gotta pass. We have to. Well, let me see. If I do 75, let's say this is the lowest amount. 7 plus. Yeah, it's not enough. So I'll do this on the boss. 75 plus 7, 40%. Yeah, 114. That's not enough. I'm assuming the worst case scenario, because that's what's been happening lately. The worst case scenario where I just don't do enough damage like whatsoever. A ghoul definitely does it, and oh, actually no, but then I'll waste pips. So leprechaun, and then yeah, you're good. You're good. I'll be back, guys. Okay, I'll be back after doing whatever this thing is. Yeah, hold on. I need to do something real quick. But I need to heal first and not forget to heal. Very important. Alright, now I'll be back for real. Guys, it is like super freaking windy out there. It is so freaking windy. It's insane. Let me do this first and then go from there. It's like super windy. Like, dude, we have the bipolar weather, man. Welcome to Texas, where The freaking weather decides to throw a hissy fit because you said it was too damn hot for too damn long. So it's like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna make it cold then. In like less than a few hours. We got bipolar weather. Yo, this guy was a problem. I'm actually really glad that I used that pet to take down the minion. Because him combined with the minion, that's a no-no. It's no bueno for me. We should be able to just spam him down now. What is this? Oh, storm shield. It's not bad, actually. Not bad. It's not that bad. All right, round 2 against Gobbler. Well, not Gobbler King, but rather his guard or whatever. Because, you know, reasons. I can't just simply talk to the guy. I need to show my strength once again. There's like nothing here. Okay, so how much happiness does this dude have? 11. Let's make that 19. So it's able to do its 3 little attacks. We are getting close to gardening, so I don't mind using at least one. Gonna be using this pet a lot right now. We're gonna need to use this pet a lot. You gonna farm for Heartsteel Fame? I'm not gonna farm, but I am using a chest. I'd use like a chest opening, and then I'm gonna just do one more. I think my limit's just gonna be 150. So yes. I won't be farming it though. I don't think it. I mean, is it worth to farm? Yeah, kind of. But like, we're not doing that. Nah. Spent too much time doing other things already. Crazy, bro. The game's making me go second again. Second time, bro. Oh man, you know, I'm in the king's castle. You know, we gotta give them the luxury of first turn. They're a lot more offensive this time. Before, they were just blade stacking a little bit, which is also pretty scary. Nice! We got a one-shot. Let's go. Okay, we were not that lucky last time, though. We were not that lucky. I'm gonna probably... Yeah, pass. Wait, what the hell? It didn't count my thing. Oh, no, it did. Never mind. I'm good. Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty solid if you get it. Yeah, it'd be awesome, dude. It'd be such a W. And if somehow this series fails, I can transfer that to another character then. Because I can transfer gear only if it's from a die-delete character. Only if it's the die-delete character. So if I were to get Heartsteel on this guy, I can transfer the same thing to the next guy. Because this is technically a die-delete character here that we're working with. Pretty dope, pretty dope. I'm kind of afraid he's going to use a Locust Swarm here. So I'm going to just try to heal it off. Okay, Scorpion, I mean, you know, it's still a good heal though. Go, my pets. Get them. Oh, I totally forgot we were supposed to pet train. Fuck. Oh well. We were supposed to do like 2 games. You know what? We're not dying anytime soon, so we're fine. Fuck. Well, didn't get the Heartstone. Heartsteel. Okay, tell you what. I've already did it the second time. I'm just gonna like skip it, essentially. If I don't get it, you know. Let's I hope it pretty sure Dungeon Recall will activate. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Oh, we are not fine. Dungeon Recall indeed did not activate. No. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Yep. That's a throw. That's a throw and a half. That's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. Let me just train this pet in peace. I honestly thought I would get Dungeon Recall, but I guess technically not, because you technically beat it, so... We beat it twice, alright, chat? It doesn't matter what happens. We beat it twice. I guess we are farming for Heartsteel now, aren't we? We are farming for Heartsteel. 3rd time's the charm for Heartsteel? I guess, you know? I guess. Oh, that sucks. I didn't really want to train this pet, however, because it is relatively close to adult and still technically double pet XP, I want to see if I can get like Lifebringer or something, like something useful. I'll even take a life shot. I think a life shot's fine. I will prefer Lifebringer. That'll be nice. Or Life Giver. I forgot which one it is, but it's one of those two. The damages, that'll be nice. Also, I might want to buy some Faint TC. If I can find it. I hope I can find some. I need some Faint TC probably for Crab Alley. Like the bosses and stuff. That'll be pretty nice. It's risky, but I think it's worth it. It'd be extra stall in the wound if I just end up, like, getting something absolutely stupid. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get Wisp, so that's fine. Pretty sure there should be Wisp somewhere here. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's one. Second one. A reagent. Is my timer done? Yes, it is. Yippee! All right, guys. I guess I gotta do this again. You know what? I'm gonna leave that mushroom there once I'm done here. Luckily, I didn't use any TC on that one though, which is good. All right, guys. Third time's a charm for Heartsteel. I guess we are farming Heartsteel through technicality. It's not gonna let me go through here, huh? They'll be like, "You're gonna fight me." Yup. Yup. All right. You dumb prince. Already being you like, this is the third time now? How many times I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, I'm actually first. Nice. Time to beat up the guard armor for the third time because I threw. Not what I wanted. At least I'm first this time. The first two times I was second. Okay, well, I didn't one shot, sadly. It's fine, though. I think my pet got it, though. My pet got it. We believe in the pet. Ooh, scary. Plus 25 blade. It's very scary. I really shouldn't have discarded this much. I mean, it's fine. Yeah. And now you're dead. Dude, if I can get the pet that has the Leaf Storm train, because it's not the perfect pet, but it's a decent pet, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. You should beat up Yozora of this game or Zephy. What was the Yozora of this game? I don't know. It's a good question. Probably the Devourer. Insane. I mean, low-key, yeah. Oh man, you know what? I'll just do this again. The spell is pretty OP. The only negative thing about this spell, you can actually fizzle it, which I just knew. I just know this now that you can actually fizzle the spell. I just learned this. You don't make it even better, guys. We get the Heartsteel. Oh, he's still alive somehow. Nice. Boo! Not Heartsteel. Boo! Have you come to surrender? Young wizard, have you come to surrender to me? Very hungry, young wizard. Okay, you know what's the worst part about this? I did this for the third time for no reason because it doesn't even give you the XP after talking to Gobblerton. King Gobblerton. It gives you the XP after talking to Mindy Pixie Crown. Insane. So I did all this for nothing. Whatever, man. Whatever. I just work here. Whatever. It's fine. We have enough energy to train it again, so we're gonna do it. Meanwhile, as well make this pet to adult to see if I get anything useful, and I just pray that I get something useful and not something stupid like a selfish talent or mana gift. As I proceed to get something useless like, you know, mana gift and the selfish. Did I just say something useful? I meant something useless. That is a terrible shot. Nice shot! No! It was anything but nice.